Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Everyone's enjoying themselves today. Happy Monday. Happy 5th of July. Hope you guys, any of you that are in the United States, had a safe and happy holiday. That the 4th went well for you. I had a good weekend. I did a whole lot of absolutely nothing, and it feels so good. I just decided I just needed a break. I did a little bit of recording, did a little bit of stuff, but mostly just took bike rides, did a little exercising, hung out with some friends. Kind of did some normal things for a change, which is, it was just a treat. I'm not going to lie. I actually just got home from a 20-kilometer bike ride. It was quite the haul. It was a lot of fun. I'm definitely feeling a little bit rubber-legged at the moment, but that's good and to be expected. Just starting to get back into shape. My cycling legs are not what they used to be, and I definitely felt the wobble in my knees and everything after doing it. But it's good. I feel happy to have had the exercise done. I've gone out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. Friday, Saturday night, and Sunday during the day, and I'm still planning on going out again this evening. Just because I feel the need for more exercise. We'll see about this evening if I do go or not. As of this moment, the plan is there. But that also depends on how my body recovers after the big jaunt that I did. Not the longest ride that I've taken, definitely the hilliest. So it was interesting. Took a ride down to the waterfront. There's a lot of hills and such around the area, and it was good. Like, it was really good. I needed that. But yeah, about halfway through, my body was less like, oh yeah, by the way, you suck. And yeah, it was rough. I had to walk my bike for a little bit. Iron dagger, not something I can use. Iron sword, not something I can use. Shoulder armor, linen. We might be able to utilize that, because we do need upgrade on our shoulder armor. Polish iron shield, not a thing I can use. Magic iron mace, great. At this point, it's kind of not worth doing. I mean, just to get rid of. I mean, not like I sell or do anything. Hooray! Okay. So let's go and take a look at... What is this? Silk. Silk. And not a damn thing I can use. Okay, well that was fun. The person I think is right over here that I want to talk to. I'm thinking of just upgrading my shoulder armor by myself. Are you the one I talked to? You are. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay. And then we'll do the feet. Make sure they're plus. Okay. Now we're all checked and we're suited, booted, all done. Hey, why not? Take advantage of it. There was Lava Lake here. We haven't done. There's a whole bunch of, like, the plains down here I haven't done anything with. There is a bunch of this area up and around here. So let's go walk down to the lake. Well, we'll boat there. We'll boot over to there, and then we'll do our thing. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we're good. Not like I really need anything since I upgraded everything I got, but yeah. But yeah, it's such a good weekend. The weather was nice. It wasn't too hot here. Warm enough that when I was outside doing my exercise, I was sweating. The bike ride today definitely got me going. And it's funny because, like, on the way back, I was at a stoplight waiting, And then when I was leaving, I was I was at the end of my ride, right? So I was taking it easy, and this little stretch that I was taking, there's a little bit of a bike lane, and I was following the rules of the road and I was being good, and then I was just listening to the tunes, bopping along, listening, paying attention to the road. All of a sudden, this older lady just passed me like a bat out of hell. Like I was standing still, and I was like, well, I just got smoked. And she was just like moving. And it was good because for me mentally, I was thinking it's like, I haven't really bicycled much in 3 years. And so that, not the fact that she was kicking my ass, it inspired me, but just the fact that she was going at such a good pace. And being of an older age and everything, I was like, that's where I want to be in a couple of weeks, and it was a positive and it was inspiring. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks I will be going like a bat out of hell instead of just like dead man walking, because it felt rough. Yeah, it's not a fun feeling when you have to get off your bike and push for a little while because you're like, No, I've hit my limit. Okay. Is this why? Dude, why are you stuck here? I don't have your wooden key. Is there anybody around here for you? Are you the one? Are you the key master? Yeah, you gotta be the one here. Dude. Oh, we wrecked his day anyway. You jerk. I love when they just run past you, just chucking in the bag. Got the wood key. Good. Let's hop on our trusty steed. Oh man. So yeah, this is going to be a fun week for me. My last week of days, which I'm very excited for. Is that it? You're not dropping anything? I just have to deal with the fact that okay. Well, I'm glad you're free. Not like you really owe me anything anyway. So we saw here the plains. Oh, I zoomed in way too much there. Where the hell am I? There we go. Why can't I take them? It's like, what the hell? I'm drinking a lot of water today. Keeping myself well and truly hydrated. And it feels good. I enjoy water. Hey guys. You guys got anything good for me? Oops, there's another quest. I haven't even been looking at the quests lately. The plains. Okay. Maybe we get a treasure spirits on the plane. Who knows what we're going to get? Could be anything or nothing. I've been screwed over enough in this area so far. That rock area, nothing good. Well, I mean, we should maybe take him on. He's only 1205. Okay, what's fighting? It's like, I thought that was something for me. That is a huge dog. I'm in trouble. Okay, now we've got sheep and snails fighting over one another there. I really don't like how fast these guys can be. Okay, we should be good to fire missiles. Sure, he doesn't like the fact that I can just chuck fire at him. Get him, Snicket. There we go. Yeah, so during my bike ride, it was just, I'm looking to start my vlog again, And so, I had everything loaded up, and I'm like, I'll, pull over on the side of the road and do it. And then by the time I was thinking about pulling over on the side, I was already winded, and I was like, no, I can't do this. I just gave up. I'm like, nope. The vlog's not starting this week. Plus, I was so out of breath. It would have been like, so yeah, no. It was good though. Like I said, it was a great exercise. I enjoyed it immensely. I want to do more. I've been exercising fairly regularly over the course of the last, I'd say month and a half. I've been doing more and more, which is good. I mean, considering for the last year and a half I've done nothing. Just my walking that I did last year when I was doing my vlogs. Ooh, baby, I see the beautiful. I don't know if you guys see that, but I do. I see beautiful. That's the beautiful one. Okay, so we are going to just wander then. Let's head. There's got to be something up here. Yeah, so let's just do this. We'll go this direction. We'll hop on our steed. And if anything pops up, we'll go and wreck it. If not, we'll just enjoy ourselves. As for the channel, this week we should be good for videos. Like I said, I didn't record a whole bunch, but I'm working until 6 p.m. for most of the week. I have enough. The only thing I haven't really focused on was Days Gone. I've done 2 of the 4 that I do. So, I mean, it's not like the end of the world, honestly. And they're a treat to do, so it's not going to be a big deal. I may even get them done tonight, depending on if I decide to take my bicycle trip again or not. I want to do another round of exercise today if I can, because the heat is supposed to spike tomorrow. We're supposed to get up to 32 centigrade, which is warm. It's going to be a toasty day. I'm not going to lie. I'm not looking forward to it. It looks like we're going to be sticking in the mid to high 20s for the rest of the week afterwards, from what I can see. But it is July in Canada, and it can get fairly toasty here. I was looking at a map. I again just paying attention to the fine points, because I've said for a while that the weather we've been having is abnormal. The Pacific Northwest getting that huge pressure system that 46 degrees in parts of Canada. I think there was a lightning storm. I was reading about it, and it was just like, apparently in one area there was 700,000 lightning strikes in a few minutes. It was like a massive storm. And then the town in British Columbia that struck the highest recorded temperatures in Canada is now gone. A fire raged through and just destroyed the village. It was a small village of a couple hundred people, but gone. Yeah, everyone got evacuated. My understanding is nobody passed on from it, so which is good. But yeah, just like, there's your home and it's gone, which sucks. Like, it really sucks. But yeah, there was talks of, finally it sucks, but the big players in this, in North America, are finally looking at, locking things down and doing things for actual climate control, because they're thinking, well, maybe there is a thing to this. Yeah, you fucking idiots. This has been a concern for the better part of 40 fucking years. And now all of a sudden it's starting to weigh in on them, because it's at a point where people are dying. And case in point, over 700 folks in British Columbia passed away in the few days of the heat wave. That's a lot of folks. That's not just a little number; it's a large number. And that would be mostly, you're looking at people that either couldn't afford air conditioning, or they're elderly, those kind of situations, or they had some health concerns that was exacerbated by the heat. It sucks, and this is a person who has grown up and lived in very warm climates. I know how awful it can be, and I one of the reasons I moved back to Canada was to get away from the damn heat, because I was noticing living in Florida that it used to be, like when I moved to Florida in the 80s, you'd have, you know, you get to the 90s in the summertime, which was not, you know, abnormal, but you would have 40s or 50s in the winter. You know, you would have some temperate weather mixed in, so you still have 60s and 70s in the fall and spring. The last few years that I was there, it didn't really feel like it was going much below 80s for most of the time that I was there. So that in itself felt exceptionally abnormal. So yeah, I mean, they're finally acknowledging the fact that you know, global warming is an actual thing. Oh my God, you know. Let's hope that they do a better job of accepting the fact that we need to address global warming than they did with the UFO report coming out of the United States just recently, which made me chuckle endlessly because it was a whole lot of nothing as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. It still had the feeling to me of a... You know, it's like, we're going to acknowledge a little bit, you know, give you a pittance of what we're actually looking at, but we don't want you to actually know anything in reality. I've believed for years that, well, I've believed all my life, I should say, that we're not alone. I've never, ever thought that there wasn't aliens that have been around, and I fully believe that they have visited us and the whole thing. I mean, I've witnessed it multiple times in my life. I have seen UFOs. You know, this is not the ramblings of a man that was drunk or crazy. I was a child when I first saw them. It was seen with my family. It was not you know, the imaginations of a child. This was something that actually happened. And so I've fully believed in it all of my life. So when... you know, the government had to fess up and give a report, I was like, okay, well, we're going to get probably nothing out of it. And then when, you know, the leaked footage came out, I was looking at the footage and I'm like, this is really shitty footage. Like, I would expect better footage from, you know, if this was actual footage from the planes and whatnot. It's worrisome. First off, to me, is like the footage looks so shitty. You know, it's all like really, really grainy. I'm like, you know, we can apparently take a photograph from a satellite of a car and see the license plate, but we don't have anything other than, you know, 480 for you know, our planes, and it's like that just doesn't seem right. You know, I'm pretty sure that the technology that we've got attached to our, you know, weapons, our planes and whatnot are better than that. So that was the kind of a key thing to me. It was like that this was going to be basically a whole lot of nothing because they were feeding us nothing. I'm certain that there's better footage out there from the powers that be, and I've seen better footage from people. I mean, like nowadays, there's so many people that have cameras on them, right? Everybody's got a cell phone, so anything that can be seen, you know, if you see it and you can catch it, then, you know, there's a ton of footage out there. Again, it's never always the best because it's not like it's just landing right in front of you. It's usually off at a distance, and our eyes usually see better than any cameras I've ever seen. So at least when I'm looking at phones and things, it's like what I see from my eyes always looks a little bit more clear than what I'm seeing on the phone, even when I'm running at 4K. But, you know, like I was saying, I don't believe the government's take on it. You know, and I was also watching what Neil deGrasse Tyson was kind of... I don't get his take on it. It was kind of shitty. You know, he was like on every freaking news cycle about it, and it's not like he's an expert in ufology. I would have rather seen any of the cast from Ancient Aliens, you know, being interviewed than him. But he had a couple of points that were kind of poignant, but a lot of it was just, you know, it seemed to me like he was part of the disinformation. You know, being paid to, here's your speech, here's the things you have to say, and don't stray too far off of our, you know, our talking points. You know, and I'm not saying that that's exactly what happened, but that's the way it felt when I was watching it. It seemed insincere from a person who was apparently an avid believer in the fact that there could be life out there. His belief systems, when interviewed, just seemed a little meh. And I don't know if it was because he didn't trust the images and the information coming out of the government. I would have been a lot more critical personally if I was there. You know, I would have said what I've said here is like, you know, I believe that there has been a lot more done in the government. I fully believe that. You know, the whole thing with Roswell, and there's too much information that has come out over the years for me to go, yeah, there's nothing. No, we're alone. You know, it's so weird. There's so much anti-science out there, and I'm like, there's like, I love the internet, but it can be like just a cesspool. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Twitter. I mean, I'm on it every now and again. And, but some of the junk that is trending on there, I was like, how is this trending? And why are you telling me about it? You know, I'm not a flat earther at all. I fully believe in the fact that this is around, you know, that planet's around, that, you know, that we live in a three-dimensional world. I don't have, like, you know, science has proven to me over time and time again that, you know, it's not flat. You know, the world is round. You know, and again, you want to believe it's flat, that's fine. Go for it. But just don't get... I've never appreciated the politicizing of anything. It's just pointless to me. If you have a belief, you have a belief. It's fine. Do your thing, but just don't get offended when others don't agree with you. It's, you know, it's okay to have a difference of opinion. It's okay to not believe everything that everybody else does, because that's how we grow, right? But like I said, I wouldn't belittle anybody for that belief system. But again, if they're going to come at me for it, that's when I'll be like, yeah, you know what? You can just shove it up your ass and you can stay the fuck away from me. They're writing you off. You're good. You know, enjoy your little corner of your own world. Because it's not, at that point, it's not just a belief. It's become like something that's fanaticized. You know, where you have to prove yourself to other people. And I don't get that. You know, speak your mind if you want. But if people don't agree with you, you know, except to have the conversation about it, have a debate. Those are great. I would love to have a debate with somebody that is a flat earther that has, you know, to explain their belief system and how they come about it, and to have an honest conversation about it. And not to change anybody's mind, but to just discuss it and to talk about, you know, how we come about having such different opinions about things, living on the same planet with the same series of, you know, information for us. I mean, that fascinates me. But yeah, when it comes down to, you know, I'm right, you're wrong, I'm like, yep, that's just that's a whole level that I just won't deal with at all. Ever. Ooh, I got something. Oh, I got something. I saw the shiniest showing up. Okay. Are we gonna... Is it... Okay, please don't let me land in the dogs. I don't want to land in the dogs. Is it gonna be in this cave? That's it in here? Oh, it is. There is a thing. Look at you, beautiful thing. Wood Wand of Zeri. That's pretty slick. And we're in another biome, so that's even slicker. How do we get here? We're right on the edge. Okay. Did we just take our first steps into a new biome? I think we did. Why not? what else do we have to do back here? I mean, there's probably still a whole bunch of stuff to sort out, but I'm fine with. I mean, there's a bunch of lava stuff. We can boot around in here. I mean, we already started off with the wand. Oh, jeez Louise. Starting off with the wand. Let's do this. Do bam. So yeah. Okay. So I think that should be sufficient for today. Next episode on Wednesday, we will wander around a little bit more. I'm cool with that. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. I hope you had a happy and safe weekend. The week starts off really well for you. I'll be back on Wednesday again with more Cube World. But until then, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
This is a song for all the